Have you ever noticed that the most confident person in the room is usually the quietest? They don't interrupt, they don't argue loudly, and they certainly don't fight for attention. Yet somehow, when they finally do speak, everyone listens. Why is that? Let's dive into the fascinating psychology behind it. First, let's talk about authority. In psychology, silence often signals control. Think about it. When someone talks nonstop, it can feel like they're trying too hard to convince you of something. Almost like they're seeking your approval. But when someone speaks less, choosing their words carefully and only when necessary, it feels intentional. And that intentional behavior is perceived as authority. Confident people are comfortable with silence. They don't feel the need to rush and fill every empty space in a conversation. That silence can make others a little uneasy, and in that moment of tension, people naturally look to the calmest, most composed person in the room. That person becomes the de facto leader, not because they demanded it, but because they simply own the space with their composure. Next, there's a powerful concept called perceived value. It's a basic principle of economics and psychology. The less available something is, the more valuable it seems. Luxury brands get this. You don't see Rolex or Hermes shouting about discounts or begging for customers. They are selective in their communication, which in turn creates an aura of exclusivity and high demand. Confident people apply this same principle to their communication. They don't overshare personal details. They don't feel the need to explain themselves to everyone, and they don't defend every single opinion they have. They understand that the more you talk, the less mystery there is, and a little bit of mystery dramatically increases your perceived value. When you speak less, people lean in closer. They listen more intently, and your words carry more weight and are remembered longer. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, is emotional control. Truly confident people don't react instantly to every little thing. They don't get drawn into arguments fueled by ego. They respond, they don't react. And that pause they take before they speak, that pause is where their power lies. Reacting is impulsive and often driven by emotion. Responding, on the other hand, is a controlled, thoughtful action. The loudest voice in the room is often the one desperately seeking validation from others. But the quiet, confident person, they've already validated themselves. Their confidence is internal. Doesn't need external applause to exist. So remember, true authority isn't loud. It's steady, it's grounded, and it's controlled. Sometimes, the most powerful statement you can make is simply silence. If you're looking to build real presence, not just volume, make sure you subscribe for more insights into the deep truths of human psychology. And I'm curious, comment below. Are you learning to speak less, or are you still trying to be heard? Let's discuss and grow together. Thanks for watching.